Mars exploration has been one of humanity's greatest scientific adventures. For nearly 50 years, different countries have sent rovers to the Red Planet to search for life, study rocks, drill the soil, and understand our neighbor world. Today, we're counting down the top 10 Mars rovers and robotic explorers ever built, along with the countries that created them. This list is updated all the way to 2025, covering the pioneers, the legends, and the game changers. Get ready, because we're blasting off on a journey through history, engineering, and incredible discovery. Coming in at number 10 is the Prop-M rover, developed by the Soviet Union. Launched way back in 1971, this was the very first attempt to send a rover to Mars. Prop-M was a tiny 10-pound robot, designed to literally walk on a pair of skis, a clever design to navigate the unknown Martian terrain. It was carried by the Mars 2 and Mars 3 landers. Unfortunately, the Mars 2 lander crashed on the surface, and while Mars 3 achieved the first soft landing, its communications failed just moments later. Prop-M never got its chance to deploy and explore, but its place in history is secure. It was the first rover ever launched toward Mars, a brave first step into the cosmos that paved the way for every mission that followed. At number 9, we have Sojourner from the United States. Landing in 1997, Sojourner wasn't just a success, it was a revolution. Developed by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, this microwave-sized rover was small, simple, and absolutely historic. It was part of the Mars Pathfinder mission, and its main goal was to prove that rovers could actually survive and move on the Martian surface. Its mission was planned for just 7 days, but it ended up operating for 83 days, traveling over 100 meters. It sent back hundreds of images and analyzed the chemical composition of rocks, giving us our first ground-level look at the Red Planet. Sojourner was a monumental proof of concept, showing the world that wheeled exploration on other planets was not just possible, but the future. Next, at number 8, is China's Zhurong rover. Launched in 2021, Zhurong made history by making China only the second country to successfully land and operate a rover on Mars. Even more impressively, it accomplished this feat on its very first attempt, a testament to incredible engineering and planning. Zhurong landed in a vast, unexplored region called Utopia Planitia, a place science fiction fans might recognize. It spent a year exploring the landscape, studying the soil composition, searching for water ice, and mapping the plains with its ground-penetrating radar. After the harsh Martian winter in 2022, Zhurong entered a planned hibernation but never reawakened. Despite its relatively short mission, its success was a remarkable achievement, establishing China as a major player in planetary exploration. Our number 7 spot goes to a machine that never actually flew to Mars, the FIDO prototype from the United States. FIDO, which stands for Field Integrated Design and Operations, was an advanced field test rover developed by NASA in the late 90s and early 2000s. Think of it as the ultimate training ground for Mars missions. FIDO was not a flight model, but an engineering platform used to test new hardware, software, and autonomous navigation systems in Mars-like environments on Earth, like the Mojave Desert. The technology and navigation ideas perfected on FIDO were absolutely crucial. They directly shaped the design and operational strategies for the legendary Spirit and Opportunity rovers. FIDO was the behind-the-scenes hero that made their future triumphs possible. At number 6, we have the Mars Pathfinder lander. Now you might be thinking, that's not a rover. And you're right. But Pathfinder, which landed in 1997, was the essential base station that delivered and supported the Sojourner rover. It was a package deal. While Sojourner roamed, the Pathfinder lander was a stationary science platform, equipped with its own suite of instruments. It analyzed Martian winds, studied the atmosphere, and monitored radiation. Most importantly, it acted as the communications relay, transmitting all of Sojourner's data and the first-ever rover images from another planet back to Earth. The images of Sojourner rolling down the ramp and onto the Martian soil, captured by Pathfinder, are among the most iconic in the history of space exploration. It was the mothership that made the first Martian road trip happen. Breaking into our top 5 is Spirit, another game-changing rover from the United States. Spirit, along with its twin, landed on opposite sides of Mars in 2004. Its original mission was planned for just 90 days. Incredibly, Spirit survived and continued exploring for over 6 years. This rover was a true mountaineer. It climbed hills, documented stunning Martian vistas, and analyzed ancient rocks that told a story of a very different Mars. Its most famous discovery was finding strong evidence of silica-rich soils, a clue that pointed to a past environment with hot springs or steam vents. Spirit got stuck in soft soil in 2009 and eventually fell silent in 2010, but its discoveries fundamentally changed our understanding of Mars's watery past. At number 4 is Spirit's twin, Opportunity, one of the greatest and most beloved rovers ever created. Like its sibling, Opportunity landed in 2004 for a 90-day mission. But it defied all expectations, operating for nearly 15 years. It became the undisputed long-distance champion of extraterrestrial exploration, traveling over 45 kilometers, or 28 miles, a marathon record on another planet. Opportunity drove into craters, crossed vast plains, and discovered definitive evidence of ancient lakes and rivers. It found minerals that only form in water, proving that parts of Mars were once habitable. In 2018, a massive planet-encircling dust storm blocked out the sun, and Opportunity couldn't recharge its solar panels. Its final, poignant message touched hearts around the world. "My battery is low and it's getting dark." A true legend. Our number 3 spot is not a rover, but it completely revolutionized our approach to exploring Mars, the Ingenuity helicopter. Arriving with the Perseverance rover in 2021, Ingenuity was a technology demonstration designed to attempt the first powered, controlled flight on another planet. The Martian atmosphere is incredibly thin, making flight extremely difficult. Its mission was planned for just 5 test flights. In a stunning display of engineering brilliance, Ingenuity completed 72 flights, soaring across the Martian landscape for nearly 3 years. It acted as an aerial scout for the Perseverance rover, spotting interesting targets and mapping safe routes. Ingenuity proved that flying vehicles can explore Mars faster, farther, and from a whole new perspective, opening the door for future aerial explorers. The runner-up, at number 2, is the mighty Curiosity rover. Landing in 2012, Curiosity is a nuclear-powered mobile science laboratory the size of a small car. It landed in Gale Crater using a complex and daring sky cranes maneuver that had never been attempted before. Free from the limitations of solar panels, Curiosity has been exploring Mars relentlessly for over a decade and is still active in 2025. It has confirmed the existence of ancient riverbeds and a long-standing freshwater lake. Its onboard laboratory, SAM, has drilled into rocks and discovered complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life. It also detected mysterious fluctuations of methane in the atmosphere, a gas often connected to biological processes on Earth. Curiosity continues to climb Mount Sharp, unraveling Mars's history layer by layer. And our number 1 Mars explorer, the most advanced rover ever built, is Perseverance. Landing in 2021, Perseverance is a technological marvel. It carries the most powerful science suite ever sent to the Red Planet, including a stronger drill, super high-resolution cameras that can zoom in on a fly from a football field away, the first ever microphone to record the sounds of Mars, and the smartest artificial intelligence navigation system in history, allowing it to drive itself faster and safer than any rover before it. Its primary mission is astrobiology, searching for signs of ancient microbial life. Landing in Jezero Crater, the site of a former river delta, Perseverance is collecting and caching rock and soil samples. These samples are part of a future plan to be returned to Earth, where scientists can analyze them for the ultimate answer to the question, did Mars ever have life? From tiny robots on skis to nuclear-powered laboratories and flying drones, these incredible machines represent the very best of human ingenuity, curiosity, and our relentless drive to explore. Each mission, whether a success or a noble failure, has brought us one step closer to solving the mysteries of Mars. And as we continue to push the boundaries, the next rover we build may one day lead humans to finally set foot on the Red Planet. Thanks for watching. If you love space and exploration, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the final frontier. See you next time.